Have you ever been on the receiving end of someone else's generosity? Perhaps someone has invited you to a meal or brought you a gift. Maybe someone has opened their home to you or set aside time to serve you. Or perhaps you know someone who is always a great encourager, someone who is generous with their words, who will always sing your praises. Experiencing generosity is wonderful, and yet at the same time, being generous comes with a cost, and often with a risk. What if my generosity leaves me vulnerable? What if they don't show the same kindness back? I think we'd all like to be known as generous people, but what empowers us to live like this? Where does true generosity come from? Jesus' early followers, full of the Holy Spirit, lived in a way that was radically and counterculturally generous. They sold their property and possessions to give to anyone who had need. They held their things lightly, making sure no one went without. Why did they do it? The Christian author Tim Keller writes, "The source of radical generosity is a gospel-transformed heart that has received the costly grace of God." So as we look this week at the rhythm of generosity, let's allow our hearts to be transformed by the outrageous truth of the gospel, to be so stirred by what Jesus has done for us that it changes the way we live for good.